Sex offender comes around molesting as I cross the street and doing so with the government that's stalking by plane. Remember last night when they're flying over the adjacent property, Metro 102? It's based on where I'm located. They're engaging in the pattern of conduct, and you're looking at the angle that they're turning. They're just stalking. These sex offenders, the people that state that are going to be federally prosecuted as terrorists, the vagina monitors that are targeting with the city of Ontario, they're being prosecuted for the terrorists that they've been proven to be. A population of people are going to be federally prosecuted. This is P.O.C. and this airport is being shut down because the people of the state are engaging in terrorism, co-conspiring and murder with that government. And that's a murderer stalking in a commercial plane. And this is the behavior where the entity will be subject to commitments. In the same way where you're stalking with light, you will be committed. This is the evidence to serve that. This is the entity you're paying attention to earlier this morning. When I'm on that side of the property, where's the airport stalking? They're flying on the over the El Bacon, over the Metro 102 apartments. They're flying over this while I'm walking from the Ovid Family Community Library, where sex offenders are psychotic. They're lying in wait to come around and touch all over my body. That's the mens rea, the mindset of a predator, of a sex offender, one keeping my vagina under surveillance. And then they have the audacity to have their children, while their little kids are sex offenders as well, monitoring vagina right along with them. That's what I'm capturing at this venue at the Upland Public Library, keeping their kids in the backseat while they're engaged in the sex offense. 9WNS073, that's a psychopath. They're pacing. They're mentally ill. They're stalking with an airport. You're stalking in a plane. They're mentally ill. P.O.C. license 6 Sam Robert Uncle 617. This is a terrorist driving around in the middle of the night stalking a woman, people. They're mentally ill. They're being federally prosecuted, the whole population of them. A population of sex offenders. A population of the mentally ill. This is actually the reality. The illusion is that mental illness is something that is an exception, something that is shown and witnessed through the behavior, something that is diagnosed. No, the mentally ill fill a whole population, and they're stalking as a whole airport, a whole police department, a whole population in Ontario, California. This is P.O.C. The absurdity of what the entity is doing is why the federal prosecution is going to go exactly how I've stated it. P.O.C.